is a process of decisions podcast. This is Trent Thomas, your recovery peer support specialist, and tonight's episode is entitled, Who Are You in Recovery? In life, everything has a beginning, middle, and end. This represents life in its entirety, from birth through middle age and ending in our senior years, if you're blessed to have this extended existence. For the person who tragically dies tomorrow in a car accident, then today is his last day. No one knows the day or hour we will meet our ending. With this in mind, we enter each new day as the beginning of the rest of our lives. Our past is a summary of what amounts to our collective good and bad decisions, their rewards and consequences. From both, we learn valuable lessons of what to and what not to do. As life presents us a constant stream of hills and valleys, obstacles, traps, and pitfalls, we learn what is needed to overcome and navigate life. We learn the power God plays in our existence. His hand becomes evident in a myriad of life-saving and life-altering circumstances. For those that understand, we answer the question, how can you believe in God? With the answer, how can you not believe in God? You see, you set the value for you. Your value cannot be inherited or placed upon you by anything you own or possess. You are valuable to you. A famous man once stated, I am the greatest. He didn't ask if you thought he was the greatest or who thought he was the greatest. He simply set testimony for himself that he is in his own value system the greatest he could be. At his perception, he was operating daily in his greatest capacity. He was the greatest version of himself by choice. His daily mandate was to strive to be the greatest he could be. In his statement, he didn't compare himself to anyone else. He never stated he was greater than anyone else. His statement was non-comparable. He was totally self-reflective. In Islam, there is a nomenclature that states Islam means I, self, Lord, and Master, deriving the meaning that we are responsible to God for our own actions and we set our own value. You are valuable to you, and you set what your value is. You see, a $50,000 car is only worth $50,000 when someone is willing to pay $50,000 for it. You are the sum total of your past efforts, good and bad. For everything you have been through got you to where you are today. Nothing happens in a void or by accident. God is the producer and director of this production we call life. We all just must play our part. When we pray, we should pray about it and then get up and do something about it. We then should thank God for answering our prayers. Prayers do get answered, but in God's time, not ours. His will, not ours. No need to keep asking for the same thing over and over. He heard us the first time. First ask, then thank Him for the answers already on its way. When we set value on ourselves, we control our state of mind. Happy is a state of mind. We don't get happy when we get there, for we bring happy with us. Wherever we go, there we are. We bring ourselves with us. We control our state of happiness or misery. It is our perception of God and His plan that highlights our state of mind. If we have faith in the God of our understanding, then we will either be happy for the fact that God will not let us down, or we will be miserable in our dismay about where we are in the process that we currently find ourselves in. This life is a process of hills and valleys within the plans that God has chosen for us. Never will He put more on us than we can bear. We can draw confidence from faith that our God will never let us down. And as long as we play our part, then we can reside in happiness that recovery is possible and in fact expected. We are who we say we are. We set our value by how we value ourselves. If we demand respect because we give respect, then we can expect to be respected. If we set our value at a high level, then we can expect to be treated at the level in which we value ourselves. Our American Constitution states that we are endowed with unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is this pursuit that we are guaranteed. Since happiness is a state of mind, to obtain happiness is completely within our domain. Happiness is defined as a sense of contentment. To be content is to be satisfied. Satisfaction is feeling of balance, not wanting more, but obtaining satisfaction in what has been obtained. Your life is that summary of everything you have traversed to get to where you are. If you value yourself, then you appreciate all you have been through to get to your current state. Realizing each day you strive to just do better. Each day is a blessing from our God to just do better. With this simple mandate, we attain the value of our lives, noting there is more to do, more to learn, more to give, more life to live at the permission of the God of our understanding. Our state of happiness is surmised in our satisfaction in knowing with God's permission we get each new day as its own blessing to just do better. Striving to do better sets the value system which we adhere to in defining who we are. This has been another episode of Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast.